Jerome, there's been quite a bit of chat between the coaching staffs of both teams about the Lions believing you guys possibly target players. What's a player's response to that?
Yeah, we don't really focus too much on what the coaches say between each other, and our focus for our team is how we can get better for next week and how we can get the win. Whatever's said out there in the media world doesn't really affect us too much, and it shouldn't.
Jerome, the incident that Warren Gatton was particularly unhappy with was you on Murray in the 10th minute. Can you just clear up whether there was an intent there?
No, it's never our intent to go out and intentionally injure someone outside the laws. You know, we play hard and we play fair, but you know that incident was a one-off, and no, it's never our intention to go out and try and single anyone out.
Do you remember your John? Was it a timing issue or?
Yeah, more timing. He's very quick at getting the ball to foot, and maybe there was a bit of timing there, but maybe what's been said out there about malice and intention to hurt anyone, that's never the case.
Do you think you were lucky to escape the sighting crew?
I don't know. Well, it wasn't my intention to hurt anyone and to play outside the rules, so I wasn't cited, so I don't think I should have been.
Have you ever had a look at the incident yourself when reviewing the game? Yeah,
I've seen it reviewing the game, and it's popped up on my Twitter feed about 1 million times, so it's a bit hard to avoid it. I guess people have their opinions on it, and all I can say, it wasn't my intention to go out there and target his planted foot. It's never nice when you have things done to you outside the laws, and the way we do things is within the spirit of the game.
Presumably the idea, in general, the tactical idea was to try and put pressure on Murray box kicking, because that's one of the Lions' main weapons. We were told to try and shut him down.
We weren't told to do anything. We know their strengths, and we see ways where we can pressure them, but not only him, they have so many strengths in their team, and we try and come up with ways where we could nullify them, but it's all within the rules and the laws.
Can you expect a bit more of that on Saturday?
Depends how they want to play. I thought that they pressured the high balls quite well on the weekend, and I think they'll probably go back to that. But for us, it's more focusing on what we need to do and how we need to improve. I think Steve said, it's a good start, and I think that's all it is. It's a good start, but I think the Lions will come a lot harder this weekend, and I think it's more so important that we tighten the screws ourselves and try and improve our game.
Are you going to be slightly more wary of trying to charge him down now? You know this has become a big deal, and the referees have been put on red alert by what's happened about it.
Yeah, obviously there's more attention being brought to it, and it's obviously a strength of the Lions, that kicking game. So I guess we need to make sure that we make sure that we're on the right side of the law when we do things, and I thought I was there, but got to be a little bit more cautious.
He's kind of complained in 05 that incident kind of galvanised the All Blacks the following week, and the kind of talk that's followed this, and the complaints. So the complaints and this sort of thing, can this galvanise you guys into an even stronger performance?
Well, we try not to focus too much on what's going on. The little chat and everything. It doesn't give us a perception of the Lions or whoever's making the comments. It's more for us, it's heads in our circle and how we can improve. And individually, a lot of us weren't too happy with our performances, and focusing on other comments isn't going to fix your individual performance. It's more looking inside and how we do that ourselves. So I don't think it bothers us too much what's going on outside of our circle.
How does some of this stuff, or either some of this stuff just set you off, or is it more of a touch?
Um, Oh, you always look at things on how you can improve, and you know, I look at that incident, and yeah, there are areas where we can improve. But I think what's at question here is my intent and what kind of player I was, and all I can say is that I'd never go into a game thinking that I'm going to target someone and intentionally hurt them. So just wanted to clear that up.
How hard is it though to ignore, as you say, you've got all these mentions in your Twitter feed, social media and that sort of thing. How hard is it compared to maybe when you started your career to ignore all of this outside noise?
Oh, it's a different game now, and it's a different world with social media added into it, but you learn how to block things out, and you have great people around you that you get good advice from, and so yeah, you have a good little glance at it, but it doesn't really affect me too much.
Jerome, Warren Gatton yesterday was saying that he wants the Lions to come out and be more physical in this game, and he's sort of questioning their pride a little bit after you guys did a number on them in the scrum. How do you prepare for that onslaught on Saturday?
Yeah, like I said, we had a good look at our game, and you know, a lot of opportunities where maybe if both sides had capitalised on their opportunities, maybe the game would have been different. So for us, it's looking at how we can improve, and I know for a fact down the road, their team meetings and their team trainings will have a lot of edge, and you know, there'll be a lot of emotion in it. So I don't think it's smart for us to sit back and expect it to happen. We need to make sure we turn the screws a lot more in our sessions and our training, and expect something, you know, a backlash from the Lions in the weekend.
Hi, Ardie. You got anything to add, mate?
No, mate, Jerome said it all.
Ardie, you going to get to that Canes game tonight?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm pretty pumped up for it tonight, so looking forward to watching the brothers go to war.
Have you had a chance to have a chat with them, pass on the information that you got?
No, not really, but I know just finding through social media and stuff like that the boys are up for it, and it'll be a good challenge.
Ardie, what do you learn off a guy like Jerome on and off the field? And
Ah.
maybe how he handles things today?
I don't know, it's just being around his presence, and just seeing how he works, and you know, he's a real class player, Jerome, and you know, he's, you know, kind of the guy you want to be like, you know, in the future, and just seeing how he operates on the field, and what he does off the field as well is, you know, you want to be like that. So, you know, for young guys like myself coming in, he's a perfect example of, you know, who we want to be like in the future.
Jerome, example, back into the Lions team, what different sort of threat does he pose?
Yeah, Sam's a great leader, and you know, I thought Sean O'Brien played awesome in the weekend, and yeah, I'm not too sure the differences and strengths and weaknesses that they both have, but I don't think they lose anything having Sam in there. You know, he's obviously quite fast, but I think you know, expecting a huge lift in intensity at the breakdown if they do bring Sam in, and yeah, but definitely, if anything, they get stronger having him there.
Jerome, so just to go back to what we've been talking about for so long already, when you did review that incident, can you just say, what did you see? Did you see a tackle that was legal or slightly late, borderline late? Do you feel you were lucky to get away with it, or how did you actually see it yourself?
Well, I didn't go in to tackle him.
The collision.
I rolled into his leg. So what I was trying to do was, his swinging foot, if you can disrupt that, it's like an ankle tap. So you disrupt the kick, and you know, my timing was off, and rolled into his planted foot, and that's what I believe happened. So if that's clear enough.
And would you do that again this weekend?
Well, not obviously not, because it's probably go from my Twitter feed to my Instagram feed.
Jerome, can you just talk about Kieran Reid, because he was a huge influence on that game, and he's obviously turned into one of the great All Black captains. What does he bring to that job? What effect did he have on that team on Saturday against the Lions?
Yeah, he was inspirational in the weekend. I think it was 8 weeks out with a hand injury, and to come out and put a class 75 minutes in. You know, his leadership and just the way he went about his work was definitely, you know, the boys fed off that, and I think he's definitely taken his road from Richie, and you know, he's taken his path, and I think he's definitely wanting to take it to another level. So, and I think the weekend was an awesome chapter in his leadership role.
A lot of teams around would have taken a step backwards after losing so much experience after the World Cup. What's behind the smooth transition that's been able to happen?
I think a big focus for us after the World Cup was, you know, not to look back and really admire what those great leaders had done in the environment, but also for us guys stepping into those leadership roles to make sure that we wanted to create our own legacy and focus on our strengths, not to be bogged down in what the past guys have done. And I think for the guys embracing that and the guys in those leadership roles who've taken it to another level, and I think that's really important and what we try and do.
Jerome, how's the team's reaction been to Team New Zealand's America's Cup win today?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, you know, guys woke up to some good news, but it's the first time I'd ever seen some Polynesian sailing fans around the team. A lot of bandwagon fans, but no, but it's good. It's good for New Zealand, and yeah, the guys were quite happy this morning.
You get out on the water a bit, don't you?
Try on a surfboard, but not sailing. Yeah.
I know Berlin and Chirk spent a bit of time with the team last year. It might be here in Wellington.
Cameron's red.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So.
Did you guys watch this morning, or just wake up? Yeah.
No, I woke up and I was a bit busy scrolling down my Twitter feed.
Ardie, when the two injuries happened in the first test, was there any chat, were you told to prepare yourself that maybe there are a couple of other backline injuries that maybe you were going to have to slot into the backline at any point?
No, there was no chat. Yeah, they obviously still had TJ on the bench to cover the backs, but no, if I had to, then I wouldn't mind.
Of course, TJ can cover everything.
Yeah, Tej covers everything. He knows everything. Yeah, so he's pretty good.
You weren't sitting because you used to play centre for Rongtai, didn't you, back in the day?
Yeah, that was back in school, but not at test level.
After you end up on the wing in Chicago where you end up on the wing, right? For
Yep.
a little bit. Have you thought about maybe schooling yourself up more on that in case it happens again?
Not at all, mate. Just worrying about trying to nail the Lucy role and cover all positions on there, and then whatever happens out wide, then hopefully it just comes naturally.
Jerome, will the Lions be making a mistake if they expect the All Blacks to come with the same game plan this weekend?
I'm not too sure, but you know, the intensity, hopefully everything lifts in the weekend, but you know, I'm not too bothered about what they're thinking and what they're doing, because I know that they'll be lifting things over there, but for us to focus on what we need to do and how we can improve.
Last question. James, you done?
No, not
I'm
James.
done, yeah.
Great. That's us. Thanks. We'll go. Get
Thank you.
Cheers, lots.